Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Practice what you preach. Reno blast Buhari for wearing foreign Gucci shoes worth $640. Reno took to his Instagram page to blast President Muhammadu Buhari for closing the border while he uses foreign Gucci designer shoes and wristwatches. General Muhammadu Buhari wears imported $640 Gucci designer shoes and wristwatches. His second home is London. If he really believes in border closure, he should wear Kano-made shoes and Aba-made watches. He should abandon the 100 million naira Mercedes-Benz Maybach he bought this year with taxpayers' funds and drive an innocent. He should attend Aso Rock Clinic instead of a London clinic. He can't close the border on Nigerians and open it for himself. Practice what you preach. This has been going on for a long time, and I've been saying it. Buy Nigeria, grow Nigeria. We've been hearing it, but when it comes to little headache they have, you see them in London. The wife just came back from London, for medical checkup or for medical treatment or for medical vacation, whichever way. She said it is in the public domain. But the unfortunate thing there is that instead of people to look at the issue on ground, they will start abusing Reno Omokri as if what he has said is not the true thing. All of them, they are calling, oh, we want to increase this, we want to do this and that. Oh, Nigerians love foreign things. But they themselves, what have they been able to put on ground for us to have a good things on ground? You preach, you act on what you preach. You do what you preach. You don't expect people to just go down there and be taking and be eating from the floor while you are eating on the table, while you are going here and there, enjoying all those affluence. They don't feel anything. Like most of all those politicians, they are overfed to the extent of vomiting. So when they are even making some speeches, you'll be wondering that these people, are they really educated in the first place? Do they really know what they are talking about? Are these people human beings? Do these people really have conscience? It's the same thing. They will tell you, the president was saying the other time when he closed all the ATM that nobody can withdraw any money outside the country. That was in 2016. And they were asking him that, that a lot of Nigerians are schooling abroad. How do you expect them to fund their fees and all of that? And the question is, what he answered was that they let them come back to Nigeria. If they know that they can't cope, let them come back to Nigeria. But they say, but you have your children over there. He said, because he can afford it. You can see selfishness because you have everything at your disposal. You are getting a lot of things free. Majority of them have been government boys. They've been eating from government right from time immemorial. What have they done outside government? Nothing. They are just occupying position without being qualified for it. Now they are closing borders. Now you are telling people, let them endure the suffering because it is for their own good. But when we know actually that it is because of the revenue they generate every day from that border closure, what happens to any other person? Even people who are doing genuine business, they shut door against them. Now they will be going apart from what even Reno is talking about. That one is even the list of all we are even talking about. Aso Rock Clinic, there's nothing to write home about it. When you talk about the school around, nothing to write home about it. So this all these things that they are putting on, they are wearing, they will tell you that they can afford it because you are not privileged to be there. You are not privileged to the wrong constitution that is favoring them because you are not opportune to hold that position. So you can go to hell. It's none of their business. They don't care. So what Reno is even talking about it's nothing compared to all the good things that they have been enjoying. A whole president cannot be treated in the country, and you expect people, and it's not as if we have made available a world standard or world class standard hospital that people can go to. Maybe if you just want to go, maybe from your own pocket, but the Nigerian government will still be paying for all of those things. Who is deceiving who? Don't worry, you will start hearing what Nigerians will be saying. They will be raining abuses on Reno Mokri, but meanwhile they are suffering as if what the man is saying is not the actual truth. Hear what Nigerians are saying. Someone say hatred have made some people not to reason well. If you see the shoe, you will know, of course, that the shoe did not worth the price. And in fact, did he know the source of those material, and set of people are still believing this man? This guy is jobless and he is looking for attention. 16 years wasted and Buhari is fixing it back. Fixing what back now? Those are the people we are talking about. Fixing what back? And somebody replied him that you are the one that deceiving yourself. Can you imagine what you are saying? So that is just that. Someone say yes, oh correct, wicked and selfish leader. Someone is supporting Reno Mokri. That's absolute right, straight on point. Someone say I concur with you, my brother. Someone say you are not serious. What do you Reno wear? Closure of border is good for Nigeria economy. So don't be biased. Say the truth. You are still jobless since PDP had been kicked out of the masses, of the mess, or of the masses. That's, or by the masses. That's what this person is talking about. So this person believes that Reno is not saying the truth, that he's just being jealous because he's not because they've been out of a government. That's why he's always hammering on President Muhammadu Buhari. And some people are against what this particular person is saying, and they are replying him. Someone says you are not a businessman or an importer. That is why you are furious about the truth. Nigeria depends only on oil exportation that is facing out for its survival. Agriculture is not working. No industry. Nothing is working yet. Border is closed. For what? Wicked policy against some set of people. This nation called Nigeria by British is a mistake. It will explode and the whole world will hear the terrible noise. Someone said he said closure of borders should begin with president. Is that a bad opinion? They are still replying that person that is abusing or causing Reno mockery, that Reno is just jealous because they've been chased out by the masses from the government. So that is why he's kicking against Buhari. And these are the people that are replying that person, that what Reno Mokre is saying is that the border closure should begin with the president. You know, they talk about change. They not say, no, change begins with you, not with them. They don't want to sacrifice anything, but they want you to, to embrace change, that you should change your ways, but they don't want to change their ways. If you want to change your ways, if you want the change to begin from you, you must stop going for medical treatment abroad. That is what they are saying, which is not too much for somebody who is preaching for people to do something, and you are not doing that thing, and you are doing something else. So how do you expect people to believe you? So like I said, even what Reno Amokre is saying, this the Gucci or whatever, but at least he's just trying to buttress this thing, but that one cannot be compared to this their lifestyle, and they try to enjoy abroad, overseas. So nothing to that one cannot be compared to what we are talking about now. But it's still part of it. Preach what you do. Don't tell others to do what you cannot do by closing the border. Someone say, if you are sure, then come back to Nigeria and settle down. That is not the narrative. You can stay anywhere, but we are talking about people who are managing the affairs of the country, that telling people one thing and they are doing other things. Like I told you, instead of people to face the reality, the president is always going for abroad things, but he does not want people to enjoy the same thing. Of course, if I thought that is what he really wants people to really gain from this border closure, what are the things that you have put in place? Nothing on ground, and you are just closing border. And that is why it's really, really so difficult for people. Not that it's closing the border across the country, but from, just for some section of the country. And that's why people are really raising eyebrow. People are really concerned about that. That what does this your policy? What does it mean? Is it for the whole Nigerian, or for for particular set of people. That is what they are talking about. Someone say Reno's comments are childish and senseless. Someone say you must be an illiterate. Understand his argument. Somebody is supporting the person that is abusing Reno. Another person is saying you must be an illiterate. Understand the argument of Reno or mockery. If you understand it, I think you'll be able to make an objective submission. Someone says, Reno, you are absolutely right. As a leader, you lead by example. Nigeria depends only on oil exportation. That is facing out for its survival. Agriculture is not working. No industry, nothing is working. And you are closing border. Leadership by example. Let the president and presidency show us example. Other countries' presidents and cabinets have never bought innocent motor or wear a bashu. Let's tell ourselves the truth. When there is no steady light, no good roads, massive corruption with all the major manufacturing companies relocating to neighboring countries because of that, yet you still support border closure. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about what Reno Omokri has said, that the president should do what he preaches. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.